black people. They're gonna do everything they can to take us away. Yeah. It feels so good, so great. You know what I mean? We gotta stand up and do something. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. My black people, my black people, people, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, you're sleeping. My black people, my black people, yeah. Wake up. We doing too much sleeping. We marching for the wrong reasons. All they do, they wanna lock us away and throw away the key. Crime and violence, trying to treat us with silence. Slavery is legal, so they throw away the key. I got my number a long, long time ago. Time ago, I was destined for failure. That's what they thought. Reality check for the white man, for the white man, for the wrong man, wrong reasons. These niggas is teasing, they wanna take away your life. And if you let them, only if you let them, they gon' do what they wanna do what they wanna do to you. I'ma fight them motherfuckers back every chance I get. I ain't gon' stand for nothing, I ain't gon' turn the cheek. You know what I mean? Stand up, my black people. They gon' lock us away and throw away the key.
Black people.
Stand up, my
Yeah, that's the intro. That's the coldest intro in the city right there, man. I think so.
Yeah.
You
Well,
know.
I know so.
That's it, man. By the unknown singer, rapper, extraordinaire, whatever his name is. We gotta find him so we can have him on the show one
We're
time.
gonna call him Ghost Rapper.
There you go. This is OPNation TALK Radio live with myself,
And
DJ A, and Ray.
Ray the Shark.
Ray
You
the
know
Shark
what it is.
himself. You know what it is. Every Monday, 6 to 8 p.m. on WeUpRadio.com. Thanks for those tuning in. Moan is tuning in. And
Moan,
my
what
man
up?
Kim, he tuning in. What's going on,
going
Kim?
on? What up,
And
what
we
up?
got other people going to tune in as well. Come on and call in. The number is at the top of your screen. 216-772-3393 is that number. It's
Yeah.
scrolling across the top of your screen.
Right. And make sure you like, subscribe, share, like the page.
Go up to YouTube
All
channel, Re-Up Radio, DOT.com. You know, spell out the
Subscribe.
dot. Subscribe.
All that. Yeah. Get with us, man.
Get with us, OPNation TALK podcast.
So, before we start things off like we do every week, how was your weekend, DJ?
Oh, man, I had a good time, man. I did my
Good
thing.
time.
I was out there moving and grooving, shaking and baking, making this happen. You know what I'm saying?
I know somebody who say shaking like bacon. I'm like, how do bacon shake? There's like when it fried jump. I'm like, you know what? That was kind of corny, but I understand. I feel your analogy. It's like one of them corny, funny jokes.
Yeah, right.
Whatever.
Right.
Yeah, it still made me like laugh a little
Like
bit
chuckle.
because it's like
It was a chuckle.
what? I think it was just because the corniness.
Yeah, clever. Ha ha ha.
A
You know
clever
what I'm
corny
saying?
joke.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Yeah, my weekend was a roller coaster. It wasn't terrible, but
Roller coaster
Yeah, it
of
was-
love,
it was
of love or weirdness, strangeness.
just a roller coaster.
Stuff
I
happening.
guess it was a mix.
life, huh?
Yeah.
It was a roller coaster of love and whatever.
Yeah,
else.
it's been like that for like almost a week and a half.
Wow, it's been.
But it's cool, you
it's
know.
cool. Everything cool.
Yeah, it's cool. Everything eventually worked itself out.
Okay.
That's all I got to say. about
There
that.
you go,
Yeah.
man. That's it. As long as it worked itself out, did its thing, and everything is cool.
Yeah, man. I ain't had to turn up on nobody, so everything.
Okay, that's great.
That's
You
the
didn't
best
have to
part.
turn- That's it.
That's the best part.
Squashed it before it got to that point.
Yeah.
And that's what we about at OP Nation Talk podcast, you know.
Yeah. So I'm gonna lead off
Lead
by
off.
saying that our well, not gonna call him great, but our governor of Ohio, Mike DeWine, has sent 14 Ohio troopers to the Mexico border to assist for the next 2 weeks by the request of Texas, the state of Texas, along with 185 Ohio Army National Guards to help with immigration at the border. So, my question is, what happened to the wall?
What happened to the wall?
Yeah.
I guess they abandoned it. They didn't need enough donations.
But Mexico was supposed to pay for it.
Did you hear the president? He said, "Hell no, I ain't paying for that bull." That's what he said. Get on out of here.
I know,
with that
I'm making a point of what our past.
He didn't build the wall. I don't care about that dude, man.
Yeah, nobody does really.
That was just a money grab. He was hoping enough people would just get behind him and put some money in the pot.
Did you hear about when he came to Ohio 2 weeks ago? It was close to 2 weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
The Ohio the people here in Ohio that he visited, I don't know exactly where the location of Ohio was, but it wasn't far from us.
Mm-hmm.
It was at least an hour away.
Mm-hmm.
But they said them hillbillies out there talking about Trump didn't lose, he got it stolen. They still think that the election was stolen. They said that if it doesn't work out in their favor, there's going to be a civil war.
Yeah, because you see what they did to the White House. They ran up in there like it was somebody enemy house, man. They just ran up in there, man.
Oh, the Capitol. That was the Capitol.
Yeah, they ran up in the Capitol and destroyed it. You know what I'm saying? They went in there and just caused chaos.
They had their feet up on the
confusion.
desk. They took laptops and
they trashed the place, man.
Government information.
I mean,
all kind of shit,
I ain't never seen that. That sounded like some 1869 type shit. You know what I'm saying? 1870.
I've never seen
1670 something.
Heard of it.
Right.
Not saying that has never happened.
Not here though. That's like in one of them countries like Haiti. Now you see, they just ran up in there and just blew up his president. Shot the president of Haiti. You know what I'm saying? That's what that felt like. Like one of them kind of countries move, because that seemed like that's unheard of. It's almost like that was planned. Because it happened too
Obviously,
easy.
it had to be. Yeah.
It happened too easy. He wasn't shot on sight. I thought that's what the Secret Service was for. They
need a wall for the Capitol.
All the presence around there. And they shot the black lady. She just ran into the barricade.
Yeah, I thought they shot a white lady.
It was a white lady or a black lady?
It was a white lady.
You sure they ran up in the barricade?
No, it was I think it was a lady inside the building they shot.
I thought it was I'm talking about.
You talking about outside?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't sure.
I'm not talking about during the event. It was a separate event.
Oh yeah,
where somebody got shot and ran it by running into the barricade. They didn't even get into the ground.
Well, she was crazy. I don't know. She must have been white.
This was separate from that. This happened like years before.
Oh yeah.
The assault on the Capitol. That's what I'm gonna call it. The assault on the Capitol. Yeah. Because that was crazy. They ran up and they supposed to hold dear and destroyed it. You know what I'm saying? But in their mind, it was like it was a cause.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It was really something to stand for. Like, we really had to do this.
Right. So I guess our crime rate ain't as bad if we could just send Ohio troopers and just random law officers to a whole nother state to do a 2 week job. Like, what is it gonna what is that gonna do?
That's
like 2 weeks. Money. Just 2 weeks. That don't make sense. To me,
it's a 2 week tour, just to make sure everything okay for them 2 weeks, and then they out.
then
another one come in. Then another one might come in from another state. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they did call all around the states to get help.
Right. So maybe it's like 2 week shifts, like you do maybe a double, like the 16-hour shift or something like that.
I'm sure it still got border patrol there.
They probably beefing up the border patrol, making sure they ready, because all these damn Mexicans coming in, the rapists, murderers, and thieves. That's what Trump said.
that's what he said. That's exactly what he called them.
Right. So
that's exactly what he called them.
They had to build a wall to keep them out. So they here to defend the borders from them. Right. That's what they think.
You know how many governors and state officials got caught raping and doing all kind of crazy stuff like
they
that.
don't. That's not as
So,
bad as
but-
them,
but we-
and Mexicans
yeah, okay.
trying to get in here.
Yeah,
We got
I
to
guess
keep them
so.
out.
I guess so.
We don't
I
need no
know.
more cutting our grass,
So-
trimming our bushes. We don't need no more. We
We
got
don't need
enough.
'em. We got enough.
We got enough. We don't want the rapists and thieves.
All right, then.
We don't want them.
I'm sure we don't. I'm very sure we don't.
We don't want them. Even though they here.
So
in our
that
country.
reminds me of the American Scam movie that you suggested me to watch, or reminded me to watch.
Did you watch it?
Yeah, I watched it all the way through the end. It was terrible at the end. It was like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because it's basically, I mean, from what I gathered out of it, is what's happening every day in America.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it was, I seen that it kind of stemmed from like the Tamir Rice incident a little bit.
It had like a
It had a Tamir Rice vibe to it.
Yeah.
But it was a different spin.
Yeah.
But the same outcome.
And you seen that little spin before though. It
Yeah.
could happen like that. He got killed
yeah.
outside the car and stuff. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
he had a phone. He blatantly seen he had a phone. He told him to put the phone down, and he shot him. Talk about, oh, my life was in danger, and etc.
You had a phone.
And I'm like, how was your life was in danger when he had a phone? All you did was tell him to put the phone down.
So
you could
you
hear
shot-
him saying, put the phone down.
Right, so you saw he had a phone, but you still chose to shoot him because you didn't like him having his phone recording your bull. You know what I'm saying? That's what was going on.
Yeah.
He was recording that bull. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He didn't want to be on camera for everybody to see because you could turn your body cam off.
Right.
You see what I'm
'Cause
saying?
it was a lot of different little things in that movie that shows how America is, how it operates.
Yeah.
Because there's no way, well, there is a way, but there shouldn't be that you got to tell your black son that whatever that the police ask you to do, just do it so you can make it home alive.
That's it. There
That
you
sucks.
go. That's really
know what I'm
sucks.
saying?
You gotta teach your kids how to deal with the police because they life in danger by the people that's supposed to protect and serve us. They work for the public, but they really is like, I am the law, the judge, and the executioner.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? And that's what they acting upon. Some of them. I'm not saying all of them. I say a good 30% is real racist and corrupt. I say 30,
I say
40.
more than that.
You say 40,
I say more than that.
50, half and half.
It's probably more than that, honestly.
What? I don't
Yeah.
believe. I don't believe it's
Because,
that many. I
listen.
believe it's more good cops than bad cops.
I know.
I think so.
I believe that there are good cops, but
yeah,
you gotta be good all the way. You can't just be good sometimes, because that's what person that breaks the law does. They don't break a law every day of their life. Even the most hard-on criminals don't break the law every single day of their life.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So today they can break a law, and then tomorrow they can give a homeless dude $1,000. Like, here, man, I want you to, I'm doing something good today. Here goes $1,000 to a homeless guy. I want you to go get something nice, get yourself together, or if you can, whatever you can do with this $1,000.
But
Here you
that
go.
bad thing outweighs the good thing.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying. This is like say, okay, Robin Hood, right? Robin Hood was a white guy.
He still robbed.
He still robbed and he gave to the poor, but
He still robbed.
yeah.
The actions he took, but then he robbed from the rich.
But see
They had
the
excess.
thing about it is, if it was a black man doing it, in my opinion,
yeah,
they wouldn't have
race-
glorified it as much as they do Robin Hood now as a white man doing it.
And that's what the point of American Skin was,
Exactly.
and that's what it was about, because it was about race down to the core of it.
Yeah,
He just, man, you got to really watch that movie. He wanted to get home. Everybody wanted to get home. So he looked at it as he felt threatened, but he really felt like he just wanted to get home. Let me end the situation as quick as possible. And that was the quickest way to end the situation.
That's the terrible thing about it is that I think a lot of police are selfish, or at least we're gonna say law enforcement. Now we understand that you have a dangerous job. We understand that you have a family and you want to go home to them. But you got to remember, the person that you are handling or whatever the case, they feel the same too. They have a family and they want to go home. You know what I'm saying? So don't deny them of what you can have automatically.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And
yeah.
I don't know. It's just hard to.
He profiled him, obviously. When you watch the movie, you'll see he profiled him because he looked.
What was the best part to you on the whole movie?
When he got him in there, in the room, and they did the jury and all that. Yeah, that was the best part. Yeah, that was the best part.
It hit home. It made a very, very, very great point.
Jury of the peers, man, and that's how it is. You don't get the jury of your peers.
Because them people who were on the cop side, who all police side, seen that wasn't cool.
What happened? No, it wasn't.
That wasn't cool.
He didn't have to do that. That did not have to happen at all.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't cool at all.
He was racist like a mug. It had everything to do with race.
The other part that killed me was the Hispanic actor that was the police officer was acting like that he wasn't Hispanic. He sounded like he made me feel like he was a white cop, which I know he's Hispanic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it was like that was something white people would say.
Exactly. He completely fit in and try to assimilate into that whole thought process.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? He was really on that page. And then the Hispanic inmate had to check him. No, he checked him. Yeah. He understood what it was. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
But I think what the inmate was doing was exposing him for his true color, because his anger. And that being a cop had kind of messed his head up,
right? Because
he shouldn't be that angry.
Especially you know what I'm saying?
You done flipped out in front of all these people to show that you got an anger problem as a police officer. You know what I'm saying? So any police officer that has anger issues shouldn't be a police officer in my book.
Because you can't control your emotions. You know what I'm saying? And you look down upon somebody you feel is less than you. You a racist, you know what I'm saying? And that's gonna color your judgment all the time.
Yeah.
Based on that. And plus you got an anger issue, you gonna take that anger out on somebody you don't like and don't respect.
Right. Or you think you don't like.
Right.
It don't matter like cause we got that problem as a black society, man. But like it's black people that see black people that don't like black people. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't about like they think they're another race or anything like that. They just don't like nobody. Right. I hate that nigga. You know, that's the first thing they say. You know what I mean? Like, why you gotta hate him? You know what I'm saying? Just don't like. I'm saying you don't have to be friends and buddy with nobody, but what's the use of hating them? Just don't deal with them. You know what I'm saying? Like exactly. I can hear you say, man, I don't deal with dude. Instead of just I hate that nigga.
Right.
You know what I mean? Goldie Montana.
Right.
Shout out to Goldie Montana, man, for
on the boards, you know what I'm saying? Keeping us going, keeping us being heard on the board.
The WeUpRadio.com, the owner and you know what
operator, everything up in here. You know what I'm saying? DJ Goldie Montana, the most turned up DJ in Cleveland.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out. But yeah, man, that whole thing it was crazy because it opened your eyes on a lot of stuff, you know what I'm saying? And it reinforced a lot of stuff for me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean...
That movie said a lot of stuff that a lot of people are scared to say or don't think to say.
It was all in there. I think as you would enjoy it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I've been meaning to watch that movie for a long time, but it slipped my mind. I forgot all about it. Then you brought it up, and I'm like, you know what? I'm about to watch. As soon as you text me that, I started watching it within the next that 30 minutes after that text.
I was like, I knew you would, get off into it. You know what I'm saying?
Because I had time. I was like, you know what? I got some time. Why not?
Right.
Do it
Check
right
it
now.
out. And it was like, okay, that was a good movie. That's one of the better movies of the year. To me. You know what I'm saying? Because of what it was talking about. It was a real honest look at that.
Yeah.
American Skin.
Right. Moving on to Sha'Carri Richardson. That's how you say her name? Sha'Carri? Okay, yeah, Sha'Carri Richardson. So there was a lot of actors or black famous people like artists and actors, etc., sports athletes and everything was on her, riding with her on her side after she got tested positive for marijuana and got suspended for 30 days. So the reason why she is going to miss the well, the reason why she's going to miss it because she failed the drug test.
Yeah, the Olympics.
Due to stress and sadness of her mother passing.
She hit a blunt.
Yeah, she hit a blunt, and she had took a drug test within that time of cleaning her system. But she failed the drug test. Now but okay, so the reason why she's missing it, not even mainly because of failing the drug test, is because that 30 days run 4 days over the first day that the track meet starts, which is on the 23rd, I believe, and on July 27th is the last day of her suspension.
So she gonna miss.
So she would miss it by 4 days. So if they tested her 5 days before the day she got tested and got suspended, she would still be going to the Olympics. So my thing is, why is it so important to suspend an athlete off of marijuana? From my memory, when Michael Phelps
they didn't suspend
got caught, when he got caught smoking marijuana while he was competing, on picture partying,
hitting the ball.
He just lost endorsements. He did not get suspended. Now, a young black lady, see, this is the same thing with American Skin, we'll be coming back to. A young black lady, 21 years old, is one of the fastest women in the world.
She would have took every goal, in every event.
She was this close. She was so close to beating FloJo's time by 34 seconds or something like that.
Of a second.
Yeah, it was it was very close.
It's real close.
Because I think it was like, let me see. I looked it up today. FloJo was 10 in a 100 yards. FloJo was 10.46, and her time was 10.86. Wow. So it was real close.
Wow.
But but my whole thing is, she got suspended by something that is ultimately going to be legal in the whole in all of America within the next few years. And it's a lot of states now that has legalized marijuana. And there's a lot of sports that don't test specifically for marijuana. So, and then there's countries that don't test for that at all. That marijuana is like totally legal. It's a natural plant. You know what I'm saying? So they do that. You know what I mean? But ultimately, in the next couple of years, marijuana is going to be totally legal throughout the United States. Yeah, I mean, it might not be recreational, but still,
that's what I want it to be.
I mean, it would be
recreational.
Great. That'd be great.
You know, instead of just medicinal, because now medicinal is good. You got to have the card.
Think about this: Amazon doesn't test for marijuana, right? They just did this like a month or so ago. They don't test for marijuana no more, but you can't be under the influence at work. Okay. Of course, that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? But they're not going to test for it in the drug testing. Okay. But for some reason, an athlete that has marijuana in their system can't compete for the country. So now they have athletes that's in. All right. So the other black people that has nothing to do with the Olympics are calling for a black boycott of the Olympics because she got suspended for testing positive on marijuana, which shouldn't really.
Michael Phelps didn't get suspended,
right? Because there's other people who haven't been suspended or whatever. Even though he lost endorsement, he lost some money, yes, but he still had a chance to compete in the Olympics.
Yeah, he already made that money back though, because he got a couple of little moves out there now. You know, I see commercials out there now. He definitely made that money back. He ain't really hurt for nothing right now.
So then there are other Olympians that are black in the Olympics.
They not
and
going,
they want black people. They don't want the black boycott because they're saying that they worked too hard for the last 4 years to get there.
Yeah.
Okay, now I understand. Believe me, I do. But if you think about it, what if every black person in the Olympics boycotted and did not perform in the Olympics?
That would be. It wouldn't be a lot of Olympians.
Exactly.
You
And
know what I'm
then
saying?
it would be a whole lot less chance of any gold medals.
No boxing,
or any
no
medal,
basketball.
period. Right. All basketball is there because the whole basketball team is basically black.
Except for what's the name?
Except for Kevin Love, which they basically put, in my opinion, and some
Token.
other, that's what they
token.
said on the reports, was he's a token
He a
pick
token.
because they didn't want a full black team. They wanted to at least have one guy that was a white guy, basically.
Affirmative action.
Yeah,
For white people.
exactly. But in my opinion, I think, and just this is my opinion, I think that all black athletes should just,
They should sit it out.
should boycott and sit it out. I mean, I understand you did train for this, and this is what you did. This is what you do it for. But is it really worth it?
They can do the Tommy, what's the John Carlos and Tommy Seals.
I mean, at least
They
do
can do
something.
that.
You know what I'm saying? At
The
least do
black
something.
glove.
It may not be as a hard of a hit as just doing that. It's holding the fist up, but it's something that they can't do to at least, if they're going to compete, they can represent for the systemic racism.
That's it.
Of what's going on.
They should do that. They should do that for
Yeah,
sure.
they
Or
should at
something
least all
similar.
come up with something.
Or something similar. They should do that or something similar.
You know,
some kind of visible.
Put her name on
stand.
your jersey or your shorts or
shoes.
swimsuit or whatever it
Your
is.
shoes, whatever.
Yeah,
you know
whatever
what I'm
it is
saying,
that you're doing. Show her at least
Show
if you're
support on
gonna
that
compete
for those who are not competing.
At least if you're gonna compete, at least show some love toward her.
Yeah.
Instead of just saying, you know what, she know what it was. She knew she wasn't supposed to do that. Just whatever. You know what I'm saying? I understand that. Everybody, hey, look, ain't nobody perfect.
But your mama just died.
Yeah. I'm
see what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean,
and they should just, just off the strength of that, you should go ahead and give her the pass.
I mean,
but then they say rules is rules.
Yeah, the rules is rules. But then, like I said,
make it a 2-week suspension so you can still compete.
That too.
You know,
I mean, that would be fair. That way, it would be both of best worlds. Look, she still got to compete,
suspension.
but she still got suspended. She still, you know what I mean? But 30 days for some weed.
You know what that was.
And you don't even. I'm pretty sure she don't smoke often. Because she been passing drug tests until now.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So it's not like a reoccurring thing. You know what I mean?
This just happened because of certain situations, man. And who wouldn't do that?
She's a nigga.
Exactly. That's what it is. That's exactly what it is. You went on ahead and got down to it.
So I say, boycotting. I'm not going to watch the Olympics. I don't care. Because for one, that was unfair. I mean, not just because that she failed a drug test and rules are rules. They didn't say that when Michael Phelps was smoking,
right?
And got caught. He actually got caught hitting the weed. You know what I'm saying? So how can you just like punish her like that to make her miss the Olympics, something that she trains for her whole life? You know what I'm saying?
I understand. I understand.
She trained her whole life, and then it was another athlete that was a white lady who got caught with steroids, and I didn't really look into it too much, so I can't really talk about it that much. But somebody somewhere on Instagram or something said that this lady got caught with steroids and she's still competing. I don't know exactly the story, when she got caught, when she got tested, and none of that, because it wasn't broadcast as much as the Sha'Carri Richardson issue. So I don't know. I can't really speak on, but it's believable, because if Michael Phelps can party during the Olympics and smoke weed,
she can too.
I mean,
she should be able to.
It ain't about
well.
it. Yeah, but they should not suspend her.
No,
because they didn't suspend him. They could have just pulled him out, like, look here, we got to suspend you immediately right now, because you got not the fact that we drug tested you, but we caught you publicly smoking weed at a party in a crowd with people
during the Olympic Games.
Unprofessional.
If you're gonna do it for her, do it for him, do it for her.
Exactly.
Same energy.
Like at least don't give, let the endorsements or whoever it is drop her like they did Phelps.
But she didn't even really have no. I don't think.
Yeah, but I mean, she was going to.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She was really coming. It was really coming.
It was coming.
I could see Nike, Adidas, Sprite maybe, probably Gatorade.
Brazilian hair weave.
Yeah, that's it. And whatever the nails are,
lashes.
Yeah, all that. Like they somebody was coming.
Somebody was coming.
Yeah, but now they done froze all that. She can't compete. She can't get endorsements. She can't do nothing.
No, because of weed.
Weed is a lot of people's downfall. I done seen people go back to jail off weed.
Yeah.
Like, nigga, you really you gonna risk your freedom for a blunt.
Yep.
Like, that's stupid.
I just gotta have it, man.
That's just my opinion. I think it's goofy.
I gotta have it.
You know, whatever.
I understand. You're right about that. I mean, for certain issues and situations, you might want to leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? You might not want to mess with it because you got to look at the bigger picture. There's other opportunities that you miss out on because certain choices that you make.
Like freedom. Whatever. You know. What you got going over there, eh?
Oh man, I was just thinking about Rachel Nichols from ESPN.
The racist comment.
Yeah, she said just because ESPN was real shitty on diversity and they trying to keep make a face, show a front like we down with diversity and all that.
So
don't mess up my job. She's not gonna get my job just because of some black diversity type of deal.
Honestly, when I heard the conversation from what YouTube, it was on YouTube, what they aired, what they allowed, and in my opinion, I didn't really hear nothing too harsh or racial. I just heard her speaking the truth about where she worked.
And she didn't really call her nothing.
No, she didn't say like a racial slur or nothing. No. It was just that she was pointing out that basically she's saying my company is trying to make it seem like that they're okay or hip or whatever, they accepting black people, and they want to make her they want to give her that spot over me because they want to do something. They want to make a political move on the black crowd. Right. That's basically what she said.
Right, because she even said they've been real shitty on diversity, so they trying to say something like we are great with diversity. We have different minority hires. Right. So she like, well, don't give up my job just because y'all trying to prove a point.
Exactly.
Don't sacrifice me. I got a contract here.
That's basically. I mean, I didn't really find nothing wrong with that. It was like it was just her telling the truth about her job. I'm pretty sure there's people that can go to work now and say something about some people that work there, and they probably get in trouble about saying something about their job to the open world. Like if I was to say that I worked at a factory, and I say that, hey man, it's people getting sick because they don't care about cleaning up this certain area or separating a certain thing from from fuses and chemicals mixing to make people sick. They don't care, and if I said that about them, and I'd be like, yeah, they just stick a whole bunch of Mexicans in there with it, then they're gonna be like, oh, that's a racist comment. No, that's not a racist comment. That's me telling about how you guys don't care about that race and what conditions you make them work in. And I tried to find something in there to say that she said something bad that she didn't, in my opinion.
I don't really think she said nothing racist. I just think she didn't say nothing racist.
They just blew it up because they didn't like what they said, what she said about them.
Right. That was exactly. They pumped it up real hard.
I wish I could say something about her and something she said that I felt like it was racist.
She didn't really.
But it wasn't no racial comment. It was just to
her
me
blowing them up.
It was just her exposing them, and they didn't like it.
You apologize because you said a racial thing. It ain't us that did it. You did it. You take the heat for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's almost like, okay, because he
apologize
really
because now she's back on the air. Because for one, that proves that she didn't say anything drastically to get her off the air permanently.
She didn't, because they just didn't like that she blew them up. You know what I'm saying? She blew them up and called them out. They didn't like it, so they had to show some kind of punishment toward her just because, save their face. And then she apologized. ESPN didn't say nothing like,
no.
We apologize for putting them.
She apologized to get her job back.
To keep that job. She getting millions of dollars a year,
she
man.
get like $3 million or something?
Something like
That's
that.
That's a lot of money just to be a courtside reporter.
A reader. You just reading basically off prompters. They write your stuff sometime. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on now. You getting paid all them millions of dollars. That's good bread. I don't want to lose that.
Good bread.
I don't want to lose that. Plus, I got a little bit more in my contract. I don't want to be sued, and then too, I want to go somewhere else after I leave this spot.
Yeah, well, I do see a little bit of a hater move in there though, because I heard a little bit of haterism in there because just because. All right, no, they may have put her up there because they want to lighten the image up. Yeah, we let black people do this and whatever.
Hispanic.
We let other cultures. We go
do that.
Yeah,
we let that make money.
I found it as a hater move a little bit because you talking about some man. They gave up my job to her, and they don't step on my toes for that. No. See, now that part
is hater.
That's a hater move. Now that was, I understand, like, there wasn't racist, it was hating. You know what I'm saying? No, they gave that black girl, they just want to show black people, and I'm like, hey, quit hating.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You lost the job, you didn't get it, and they didn't tell you specifically it's because she was black. Now, if they would have said that, you had every right to say what you said.
Right, but they didn't say that.
But they didn't say that.
At least not to you.
Yeah.
And you had no place
and you ain't had no proof. You didn't have proof that they said that.
Right. So you just kind of like, okay, you really just, no, you shouldn't have said that.
My thing was, who was recording?
Man, you should know all the mic is all hot all the time. Could be.
Yeah, you can't just talk around stuff like that and not expect
phone
to be
anywhere.
recorded.
You can't say nothing.
No.
Because you never know. Who got their phone on?
You can't trust these people, man.
They got their phone on. Let's think they messing with it, but they really recording your ass. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. No.
Steve and Dave use eToro.
You gotta let people know. That's why it's a rule here. You gotta let people know. If you going live, when you going live, and really you shouldn't go live right now.
Hey, tell us you're doing this. Yeah,
let us know.
We ain't had that issue in a while.
No.
I'm glad though.
Right, because it's already known. We let people know we know. Yeah. They probably pass it on to people. Let them know.
Hey man, let us know when you're doing something, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
hey.
All the time, because you never know.
This ain't the typical situation. You at home kicking it with your people, and you just cut on live and all drinking and getting messed up.
Right, that's how you get on. But we don't get on like
it's
that.
It's a whole nother atmosphere.
We got to be ready. Right,
You're running a business,
and we only do that on the air. Or authorized time frames.
Yeah,
we don't just randomly go. We let people know. You gotta let them know.
Yeah. You got something else over there?
Man, I left my topics. I'm just coming off the top.
Okay.
Animal vaccines, getting the vaccine for animals getting the COVID vaccine. You laugh and they dead serious. That's what they doing, man.
That's why I'm laughing.
That's what they doing, man. They really doing it.
So they have a big history of animals catching COVID
or spreading it. I don't know. I mean,
I'm just asking.
That's what they say, because I guess they could spread it too or get it too, and they don't want them getting it. They want to keep them safe. I'm surprised they put a little mask on.
This vaccine thing is going too far.
I know, and then too, I mean, you giving the animals the vaccine. Why? I mean, come on now. I mean, we that close to it. We that. I know we love the animals. A lot of people love their animals more than they love people.
Yeah. The good question is why? Because if the vaccine works so good, why?
Why? Do you think? Okay, I come up with this theory, and this is a theory. Call me crazy if you want to. Just you can say that.
Crazy if you want to. All right, go ahead.
Go ahead. All right. I'm thinking this.
All right.
Maybe they using the vaccine because they want some sort of population control. They may unleash something else, or these people are protected because they got the vaccine. So they gonna know that you got the vaccine by your card, or you gonna tell them and whatever. So these people are protected, and everybody else gonna die from something else they come up with. Like they got this new Delta variant.
Yeah, what is that
the
exactly?
COVID? Saying you're gonna might have to get a third shot because of this new variant. You know what I'm saying? And you getting the shot, and they having so many of the animals that's gonna survive because of the COVID. They got the COVID shot. So many people they got the COVID shot. These people live. The other people die because they don't have the vaccine.
That's a good theory.
You know what I'm saying? That's just a weird theory. You know what I'm saying?
You
know, I'm throwing it out there.
Hey, now who's to say that you might be right or wrong?
Who knows? Right. I mean, that's just something I'm throwing out there.
Man, because for one, they had this plan anyway. Like that's the only reason why. That's the only way they came up with the vaccine so fast, because it was part of a plan, in my opinion. Just saying. I don't know.
And it's a test. We the guinea pigs. You know what I'm saying? It's truly a test. They got control subjects, which are the people with the vaccine. Then they're gonna have a lot of the people that's anti-vax. They ain't no against the vaccine. They're not gonna do it. They already got their control, and they random, and they got all the key elements for a perfect experiment. To see what happened.
Dumb people.
Them people. Them, they. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know, think about that though. That's it could happen because this happened. Who would have thought? We always seen this stuff elsewhere. This was here. Then the last year we went through all the different changes and stuff like that. School at home, work from home.
Yeah.
Now people got used to it, and now that's what they want. So it's almost like they implemented something that they wanted to do anyway.
Yeah, because I would like to work from home. I know that might get annoying at times, but at least you can do what you want at home. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you can take a break the way you want. You know what I'm saying?
You can save a lot of money on gas.
You can eat the food you want.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
More on gas, on clothes, on shoes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You save a lot of money and still making money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
You know, and you ain't got to deal with people unless on the phone. I ain't got to work with them. I ain't got to smell them.
None of that. Yep.
And then like
when you work at some places, like the people there, it's like some people could be so annoying. You be like, man, why did this dude or they come to work today? Right. You be like, man, they so annoying.
Right, I can't stand them. Let me do my best to hide from these fools.
And then you got work people with bad hygiene.
And always want to be around you. Always want to be up on you. Always want to
talk to you. They want to talk to you. They want to kick it. Hey, what you doing later?
You stink. Well, I'm about to go over here.
I don't do much, man. I don't even go out.
No, I don't do that.
No, I really don't. I don't really go out a lot. No.
I don't, man. I don't. I don't either.
I would lie if I had to.
Right. Just come up with something real quick, spur of the moment. You don't want to say your breath stank, man. I just don't like when you talk, man. Because as soon as you open your mouth, I smell that.
Man, have you ever had to tell somebody that, hey, man, you smell kind of sour?
Yeah, I told people a time or two that they was rank. You know what I'm saying? Ripe.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Right.
And they were ripe.
Yeah.
They were funky, and not in a good way. You know what I'm saying? And then you hate to tell them.
It's sad that you got to tell them.
But at least you told them.
Yeah, but it's sad that you got to tell them, though.
Yeah, because these is grown people, man. Yeah. They should know better.
They should.
You would think.
You definitely should. You would think. Yeah.
But a lot of people, they standards are different. You know what I'm saying?
And the people they deal with on the daily or live with standards are probably aligned with theirs.
Yeah.
And it's different. Yeah. From way, like, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Because I bathe daily. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I do that. I brush daily. You know what I'm saying? Every day. And I must have a clean shower when I get into the shower. It can't have a ring.
No.
So I wash it when I get out the day before. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
you can't get into it. Why would you get in the dirt to wash dirt?
Right.
We got flying mice. Flying mouse. I got it. We all good.
Call in 216-772-3393. You see it rolling across your screen. If you don't, what's that number again, Ray?
216-772-3393.
Subscribe, like, and then go to the YouTube channel too. WeUpRadio.dot.com.
Make sure that's important.
That's very important.
Spell out the dot.
dot.
D-O-T.
D-O-T.com. That's
Yeah.
You got
But
it.
most of the time when you put We Up Radio, it should start popping up.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
All right, predictive text. It'll be like blam blip. You know.
Yeah.
Boom.
So
it's up there.
we can get to the Hershey Miller, which is Hershey Miller is the son of Master P, which is Percy Miller.
Right.
To people who don't know his real name.
P.
Yeah. So he was the first college student athlete to get signed with an endorsement deal of $2 million.
$2 million.
$2 million. Even though he's rich already, he don't need the money.
That's
But
just his way of making the family bread. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. But when I seen him at an interview at the Breakfast Club, the reason why they did this is to get it to where it is today with college athletes getting paid off of the image, name, and likeness
Right.
of college players.
Yeah, because the NCAA and the colleges themselves been making mad money off these kids for mad years.
Exactly.
And they said it, and it first came up where I became a lot more aware is back when Fab Five was playing.
Exactly.
Now just imagine. And they had shirts with their faces and stuff on it.
Yeah.
People was buying their jerseys with their number on it. People was following and buying Michigan gear because of them.
Yes.
How many millions of dollars did they make off of that?
Yeah, they made lots of money off of
that was a mania. Fab Five. Even if you really wasn't following basketball, you knew who the Fab Five was. They was worldwide stars. You know what I'm saying? Made a lot of money.
Not even long ago with O State in the football.
Mm-hmm.
Like we could just go back to Ricky Williams.
Yeah.
Ricky Williams was.
He could have made a lot of money.
He could have made crazy money before he went to the league.
What about Reggie Bush? They vacated his daggone Heisman.
Yeah,
it's just an empty spot up there.
Like, we can even go to the more recent with Troy Smith.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
And Terrell Pryor, remember that?
Right, Terrell Pryor, Ted Ginn Jr.
Mm-hmm.
It's so many of them.
They got autograph and pictures, and they sold it.
They can get now in Ohio and 17 other states, which I don't know all the states, but they are able to get paid off of that. They can't get paid directly for playing, but they can get endorsements, which Hershey Miller has gotten as an endorsement deal.
And just imagine they had that then. He wouldn't have got in the trouble he got in. Maurice Claret wouldn't have gotten in the trouble he got in.
Because for one, they broke college kids. They don't have money. They gotta make sure that they pay for books, classes, dorm if they don't have a scholarship, and whatever else expenses,
a lot
food
of time they
and
got
all
the
that kind of
scholarship,
stuff.
but then a lot of time you got what they call boosters. These are alumni that contribute to a fund and support the team. You know, whatever they need, they give the athletes jobs. They give them the monies if they need a little money. You know, that's what they supposed to do. And that's how you figure a lot of them can afford some of the stuff that they be affording. You know what I'm saying? But then there's some that don't have that. So they go out and do bull in order to get a little money.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
What was the player that sold some of his remember Bill? No, he sold his jerseys and stuff. Wanted a jersey or something like that, and he got in trouble for it. Who was that?
That was Pryor, Terrell Pryor.
Terrell Pryor, yeah. He sold his jersey and some other stuff
for attack, and it's like, you got suspended for that. He got in real trouble behind that.
Yeah.
You know, now just imagine now. That would have been cool. Now,
you're right.
He can do that because he not getting paid from playing football.
No, he wasn't getting paid for playing football.
You know what I'm
he
saying?
made money off of what he did in football.
It's a fair exchange.
Yeah.
You know, like a favor for a favor. But
Man.
that's crazy though, man, how that go down. You know what I'm saying? That's
Right.
real.
Yeah, make sure y'all call in, man. 216-772-3393.
Holla
It's
at
a
us.
number. And you can
I see
always
y'all
go
watching.
on. You can always go on WeUpRadio.com on the website.
I see y'all watching.
And you can go on YouTube, WeUpRadio.com.
.com. You know what it is, y'all. Hey, I see my man Mon watching. I know there's some more people watching. You got any people watching over there?
Well, sometimes it don't tell me who's watching.
Oh, I see people
But
watching.
it says 4 people watching, but I don't see the names. It's probably more people watching.
Oh yeah, it's 4 people watching. But you're right. It's
No, I'm
probably
saying
more
it's probably
people
more.
watching.
But it don't never really give me the accurate count of watching.
Yeah,
so.
you just see it up there at random. You know what I'm saying?
Because they watching on here, they probably watching on YouTube, they listening on the website, WeUpRadio.com, and Mixler and other stuff. So it's like different ways people can catch us.
Oh, we on YouTube and Facebook. We need to jump on Instagram sometime. I wish we could.
We got a page on Instagram.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like on the live tip.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I never go on. I go on there sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I get some love though when I go on there.
I
get a little love sometimes.
A little love, yeah. Sometimes, right.
Yeah, well, I appreciate whoever loving us now. They're hitting some of them hearts up.
Yeah, I see them. They out there. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for checking us out. Because we up here, man. We love to do this every week. What's going on at the OPNation Center?
Yeah, same old, giving
Everything
out clothes.
going well?
Yeah, everything good.
Okay.
Still giving out clothes and doing rentals, parties.
Of the facility.
Yeah.
You can
Up
come
there
and
on
have a
Euclid Ave, right over by Ivanhoe.
Euclid and Ivanhoe.
Yeah, Euclid and Ivanhoe is the best way to describe it right there.
Euclid and Ivanhoe, right? We were next to where the Chinese spot used to be.
Yeah, of course. They ain't there no more cooking up cat dog rice, none of that. So
Yep, and cockroach stew. You know what I'm saying?
That's a new one.
That's the cockroach stew.
Yeah, that's new.
Yeah, that's new. You notice you
And,
know.
Oh yeah, so real quick, election year for a lot of candidates. You know what I'm saying? This year we have in Ward 3 of East Cleveland, Ohio, we got Ernest L. Smith running for re-election, which is possibly in the bag. I would hope, because he took his time out of his days. You heard me say days with a Z, to make sure that the complaints was being corrected for the residents in that ward.
And
in
he
Ward
showed
3.
every time he,
he always
do something.
And plus he helps with the finances of the city. So if somebody wants to get, like, say for instance, it's a street that's concerned about abandoned houses, and that street comes together and say, look, we need to get rid of some of these houses because of XYZ, whatever. People burning them up, or people found dead in them, etc. Whatever it is, or it's gonna cause damage to their house by the wood rotting and it's falling
Just
over,
look
or whatever
bad.
the
We
case.
want it off of there.
Whatever the case may be, he makes sure that he gets
happens.
that done. He get it. He either get it a demolition, demolish. He demolish the property that's causing the problem, or like or honestly, I done seen him go to one of the residents' houses, an elderly, and he went over there and he actually cut her bushes because they were leaning out too much, and she didn't have no one to do it. And he actually got out there, put on some jogging pants and t-shirt, and he clipped her bushes.
Wow.
Manually with the big scissors.
Oh, with them.
Yeah,
Oh,
he didn't have a little saw thing.
gas. What?
Yeah, he went out there, he hooked it up.
He had
trimmed
clippers,
her up.
not head trimmers.
Yeah. That's why I said clippers. Yeah, he had the clippers.
Right.
Yeah, he had to do manual with the big scissors.
He had the big scissors out there. Wow.
So he did that. He did community
dedication.
cleanups. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Do the
good.
Cardinal Watch when the school was in session, when they was in school instead of virtual school. And then
They
there's a
going
lot
back
of
to
other
school.
lot of other issues he did. Community
Took
meetings,
care of in his ward
Yeah.
and for the betterment of EC.
community meetings with the city or with
Mm-hmm.
the ward, like the actual ward. Like he would have during COVID, he had meetings at parks,
Okay, outdoors, so it wouldn't be in social
so people can
distance.
still
Come to the meeting.
come to meetings and they can
Community
give their
could be a
opinions
part
and
of it.
concerns and etc. So, if you're voting for anybody in Ward 3 this year, make it Ernest L. Smith, because believe me, he's earned it. You know what I'm saying? So,
Definitely, because you can.
yeah.
He always
'Cause,
show
I mean,
approve whenever
honestly,
he go.
why would
do
you
that,
why would
he
you
always
why
have
would
it
you
on
pick
Facebook.
anyone else? Because nobody else is out here really
Showing
caring. You know what I'm
and
saying?
doing it and really concerned about the
Yeah.
betterment of EC and
That's
the people.
that's like giving up a companionship that all right, well, this person, say someone is buying someone something, like, all right, this person buy me lunch every day or at least a couple times a week. Why would you stop with them and stop appreciating them to try to build a relationship with someone else that's
Right.
not going to even buy you coffee?
Right. Just give you a hard time.
Yeah.
And that's
He's
it.
Tyrone. What's up, man?
Tyrone.
Crazy T, what up?
Crazy T, what's up, man? Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Host of He's Tyrone every Tuesday, 6 to 8.
Upcoming engineer on the weabradio.com.
Wide Word of Art coming up next. You know what I'm saying?
And and also for the city of Cleveland mayor candidate, I'm gonna rock with my man Bashir Jones just because I've seen the progress in Ward 7 that he's been doing, and I say that there's no more Frank Jack, so he's gonna retire.
Yep, he's stepping down.
So there's only a few candidates that's in the running. I'm
Reed.
not gonna mess with Zach Reed.
Bashir.
Yeah,
Dennis
Bibbs.
Kucinich.
That's the white guy, right? The older white dude. Yeah, and then whoever the Bibbs guy, I don't know his first name.
I forgot his first name too. I see his ads around town. You know what I'm saying?
Now I would say, I think that Bashir may be the best candidate out of all. I don't know the Bibbs gentleman, so I can't really say anything about him. But I do know Zach Reed. Now I don't know him personally, but I know of him.
Right.
And he cannot stop drinking. He's got caught drinking
several times
as a councilman.
Several times.
And the only councilman that I know that probably had his license suspended for drinking and driving, and had to go through the process of getting his license back. And what the hood called party plates is
them yellow and red.
Yeah, the
ones.
yellow and red ones, the ones that says that he just got his license back from being a drinking and driver.
Right, just letting people know you got them plates.
Yeah,
oh man,
right. But
now, is that embarrassing though?
Yes, it is, because you did it to yourself, and you know that you got caught before, and you don't care.
Right.
So if you don't care about you, then why would I feel like you care about me?
Exactly.
So I mean, that's just my my opinion on that. And I'm not telling people who to vote for, because you vote for who you vote for, if you even vote.
Okay, but your choices are, you letting it be known, this is who I'm putting mine behind.
And the dentist guy, the older gentleman, I'm
he
not
was
messing with
mayor
him.
before.
Yeah, I'm not messing with him.
He put us in default.
Exactly. So I'm not messing with him.
He don't know how to manage money. You know what I'm saying?
Or he was
taking the money.
I'm about to say he wasn't managing it.
He
for
was
us.
managing it for
He was managing it
himself.
for himself, yes. And so I don't trust him. And like I said, I done seen Bashir do his thing through the city. He's got projects in the making right now of building buildings and businesses and apartments for people to live in, work, and etc. So I say, give him a chance and let him build the city instead of just the ward. Help him, I say we give him a chance, man. And plus I feel like he would do better at the police brutality issues. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not saying what he's gonna do, because I don't know exactly. But the way I've seen him put the pressure on council and the police chiefs, as a councilman, I think he would be a very good candidate as a mayor.
He would be tough on certain things you need to be tough on. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like he would be fair. You know.
So, another person, Nina Turner. Now, I'm not going to down talk Nina Turner, but what I will say is, what has she done for us? I really honestly don't know, and that's kind of bad for me, because that's not giving me confidence in voting for her. Yeah. And the only reason why I mention her is because someone randomly texted my phone and said, "Hey, this is such and such from Nina Turner's office. We wanted to know if you would be
voting for her.
Would you basically, they didn't use the words vote for her, but would you support her?" Exactly.
Yeah, you know what that means.
Yeah, vote for it. But so I text back and said, "Well, what's she gonna do about police brutality on black and people of color?"
Right.
And then the reply was, well, she has things in place, and her as a black woman, it's her first priority. You should check out her website. And I didn't reply to it. I didn't say nothing, because for one, just because you're a black person don't mean you're going to do something for black people, okay? Now, you got to show me that you're going to do something while you got that opportunity.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen it yet. And if I haven't seen it by now, I don't think she's going to do it. Because, for one, if you have them playing, like, for one, when I checked out the site, it didn't say anything about police reform or none of that. So, okay, now you lied to me on the text. This is what it's her main focus. And how is it her main focus when she's talking about healthcare, which people already have healthcare? Now, I don't mean to cut you off, I'm sorry, but I was just trying to finish my point. So you're talking about people getting free healthcare, et cetera, et cetera. Right. Okay, people already have opportunity to get free healthcare. Now, if you're saying that all people should have free healthcare no matter what, and if they got a job or whoever, they don't need to pay for it through their job, like say like a $29.99 family plan for everybody for the minimum care or whatever, and the copay is this and that. Now, if you're saying that it's completely free, and I can understand with a copay, cool, but everybody get a health insurance completely free without charge every month or whatever, they don't pay nothing at all. All right, cool. That's different. That's not me having to have a certain amount income that I gotta meet the requirements and be broke enough to be on. That's not what that would be. Now, if she's doing that, cool. But that's not the only issue that we have. Yeah. Our main issue is us getting beat up to get sent to the hospital by police.
Exactly.
And then be looking like, oh well, we can't do nothing about it. Right. No, that's not gonna happen.
Who gonna call the police on the police?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Some gotta give. We ain't all the time doing crime. You know what I'm saying? We ain't all the time. You know what I'm saying? So that's crazy though.
Crazy T said he on the way right now, so he should be here in a couple.
Crazy T, host of He's Tyrone with Raymo Rio on this station, weupradio.com, 6 o'clock every Tuesday. Check him out. Check them out.
Yeah, well, 6 to 8, right?
6 to 8.
I hope I ain't misquoting. I'm trying to keep up with everybody's show, but I believe it's 6 to 8.
It's 6 to 8, you know, somewhere thereabouts. They came on later last week, you know what I'm saying?
I think they came on a day late, actually.
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
But they made it.
They made it. Better late than never.
Yeah, they made it.
Yeah. It was the hump and them to combine together.
Oh, okay. Oh, that might have been the plan then. That's cool.
Yeah.
Maybe one day we'll do that.
Right.
That was dope though. I like that idea.
A
combination show.
Yep. Yeah. A mashup, as they call it. You know what I'm saying? What would they call it? He's OPNation Talk Radio or OPNation Tyrone.
I don't know, man. I don't know. We gotta get creative with that one.
Yeah. Or just call it, hey, this is just combine both the names. We the OPN, He's Tyrone show that day, however it go.
We'll figure that out one day.
We'll figure it out if it happens. You know what I'm saying?
We ain't gonna break our brain over it.
No.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I remember. I think. I don't know. I think. I don't know. I think. 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 You know what? It would be funny for him to do.
Mm-hmm.
To play the skinny version of Tyrone, the one cocky dude that be walking around.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Tyrone, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. He'd be the skinny version. And I was just thinking about like we should make like a audio show.
Mm-hmm.
And no, you're gonna laugh at this when I tell you the name of it. And it's Paul Goes to Jail.
Paul Goes to Jail.
Yeah. No, but see, like it's gonna be like
Who gonna play Paul?
I don't know, but like you know what I'm saying. It's gonna be see like what Paul is gonna do is gonna go through the everyday situation in jail, like you know a workout or a shower or whatever it is that he, you know, just jail, just a day in the life. Paul in jail, and for Paul out there, you know who I'm talking to. I'm not talking about you specifically. It don't have to be the name Paul. It could be anybody. You know what I'm saying? Or it could be just any other topic or whatever.
Paul goes to jail.
Yeah, but I would just think it would be funny. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that sounds funny.
Yeah, just like a little audio show type of, you know, a little laughter.
Back in the day, Tom Joyner was on. He had this show called It's Your World. Yeah. It was like a little bit within his show. And it was like basically what you talking about. Right. You know, different characters on the show. You know, it was all kind of, it was like about 3 different stories within each episode. Yeah. And then they would carry on from week to week to week.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. You know, a couple, like a season, you know what I'm saying? Like, build it as a season, and then, you know, take a break. Put another season together.
Maybe like 8 episodes or something like that.
Man, you should have seen. I was up there tripping earlier when I was doing that. You know what I'm saying? I was like coming up with it and stuff.
You was laughing hard at
yourself. You would have thought I was a little loose, a little loony.
You was just laughing hard at yourself. Right, you just laughing at yourself. What you laughing at, dude? What's going on with you?
Right. They're like, man, you know what? I'm going to let you go ahead on and do your thing.
It's your world.
Yeah,
it's your world.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy T's in the house. What up, man?
In the building.
Yeah, I'm saying that for the radio world. WeUpRadio.com. You know what I'm saying? We building it up, man.
Right, man. Hey, we got all kind of shows.
Yo. Yeah. Hey, I was just telling DJ A about the show that I just thought about coming up with, like a audio show. Mm-hmm. We can do that, you know, on our own time. I was just like, what you got going on?
Man, I'm together now. I'm sorry.
Okay, Tyrone's music box.
Yeah, right. So like it was two shows I came up with. You can be the skinny version of I'm Tyrone, like the show. Mm-hmm. You go walk around and smack the burrito out of people's hand and talk about I fucked your wife. You know what I'm saying? And then another one is like this don't have to be the exact name or the situation, but like Paul Goes to Jail. Okay. And he you know, it's a story. It's the life in a day in the life in jail, and you know he got different issues that he gotta conquer in jail. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like him being in the shower, or him in the yard, or playing basketball or something. You know what I'm saying?
It sounds like both of them ideas. I'm gonna get jumped.
I hope not, man.
I thought you was my friend, Ray.
It's just the audio. It's just the audio show.
I got you.
It'd be nice for a visual, but like, you know, that way, audio show, you don't have to really. You don't have to really act. You know what I'm saying? You can just
voice
talk.
Is the actor.
Right. Yeah, it's like
the way you use your voice, you got to say it a certain way.
Unless we do a cartoon or something.
Oh man, if we find an animator, that would be dope too. But
it would be dope. Super dope.
Yeah. So, you got anything else you wanna?
I can't think of nothing off the top right now.
All right. Well, I guess we can go ahead and wrap it up then, man.
Yeah. What's your tags,
man? I'm Ray the Shark on. Let me start that over. See, this cartoon thing got me going. All right, so I'm Ray the Shark on Facebook, and I'm Ray the Shark 4 on IG. You can always catch me on any one of those social media handles, or you can get at us on WeUpRadio.com on all platforms. And make sure you like, subscribe, and
the YouTube channel,
all that YouTube channel, and whatever you see, WeUpRadio.com.
Subscribe, hit the like and subscribe, and share too. And I'm OG DJ A. I'm OG OG.DJA on Instagram, and I'm OG DJA on Facebook. Check us out every Monday, 6 to 8 p.m. OPNation TALK Radio. WeUpRadio.com. Stay tuned for the wide world of R. WeUpRadio.com. OPNation TALK Radio.
Wake up, my black people. They're gonna do everything they can to take us away.